I'll be standing on a street corner, right? Waiting for the light to change, and all of a sudden, and all the people around me, they just kind of scatter. Dogs run and hide. Alvin used to be a traveling salesman, full of brush, something like that, I don't know. Years ago, he was traveling along a dirt road in this small town and came across a sign that said Little Sisters of Mercy, House of Prostitution, 10 miles ahead. We thought, that can't be right. So he continues to drive and comes across another sign that said Little Sisters of Mercy, House of Prostitution, 5 miles ahead. Okay. So he continues driving and comes across another sign that says Little Sisters of Mercy, House of Prostitution, turn right. So he does. And he goes down this long driveway and stops in front of this big old Victorian brick building, 3-4 stories tall, great big huge place. So he parks his car, he gets out, he goes to these big wooden doors on the front of the place, and then pulls the rope and rings the bell. And this little old nun in a black habit answers the door and says, "Yes, what can I do for you, my son?" He said, "Well, I was driving down the road and I saw your signs and, I thought, what the hell, maybe we can do a little business." So the nun invites him in, escorts him through a series of hallways until they come to this big oak door. And she says to him, "Now knock on the door and wait, and someone will answer." And she leaves. So he does. A few minutes later, this other little nun answers the door, invites him in. She's holding a metal box, and she asks him to make a donation. "Please put $50 in the lockbox." So he does. She said, "Okay, now go down the hallway here, and when you come to the next door, open the door and go on through." He goes to the end of the hallway, opens the door, goes through, and hears the door locked behind him, finding himself back in the parking lot, facing a sign that says, "Go in peace. You have just been screwed by the Little Sisters of Mercy." You go get them, girls. Oh, God, some people are really stupid, aren't they? The nuns are cool, though. I like them. They were smart. See, they have God on their side. Hey, here's one for you. What do a bleach blonde and an airliner have in common? Huh? They both have a black box. Ooh! Whoa. Boy, that would knock a buzzard off a shit wagon. You're welcome back anytime. Bye! You can subscribe now, okay? Do that before you go.